This is the Negro Ninja, and before we start, make sure y'all check out the t-shirts in the description. If you was a dude or chick, okay, that is straight and don't give a fuck about letting motherfuckers know where you stand, I highly recommend those shirts. Alright, and there's also masks in the description. This is the Negro Ninja, and this is going to be a part 2 of the last video to where I made called her body is organic, but her mind is manufactured, therefore she's a nigga. Okay, once again, what good? Okay, this is what this is the equivalent of. Okay, your VCR, it's your VCR. It is a female designed to have things inserted into it. Okay, and you want to insert things that you actually give a fuck about, such as pornography. Okay, and when you happen to stick in this pornography, and it is not the pornography that you care to see, it's not gonna flow. Bitch, I came here for MILFs and teens. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is, but whoever put this in here is not allowed back in my house. Okay, take this shit out of here. I don't ever want to see you or it again. So I'm gonna let this play, and it's going to first give the remaining comments of what I was about to answer. Then it's going to give you the female's perspective, because a girl had a dude that wanted to be a girl. But let's play it.
Be married to them to do so. Well put. You are a smart fellow or lady. Exactly. She's probably scared of losing him as an anchor, given this is a massive transition. OP, be supportive and assure her you'll still remain platonic friends. You just don't need to be married. She can have her cake and eat it too. If you're both dating while married, what does that mean for the people you date? Or when one of you wants to move on first? It's better to be platonic already, and stay friends through all these changes. You still love her, and she's right, it will likely become platonic love. She doesn't realize that's...
Like I said, there's no such... That's a waste of your time for platonic shit. Okay. Like I said, if you want to be in some type of association with no sex, you hang around your buddies. Okay. This is stupid. Let me just fast forward because this kind of annoying me. Actually, it's almost there.
Since you're not physically attracted to men. OP brought up Elliot Page. I wonder if he's aware that Elliot had to divorce his wife because his wife is a lesbian. It's hard, but all the therapy in the world cannot make OP gay. I went through the exact same thing with my ex with the genders reversed. I'm a woman. My ex is MTF. We had been together for 11 years when she announced that she was a woman. I was in the exact same boat as you. Not gay, not remotely interested in having a physical or romantic relationship with a woman. We tried an open relationship and frankly, it was a disaster for us.
Okay, why do you think it's gonna be a disaster? You got two different spirits. Okay, heterosexuals and homosexuals cannot coexist. Okay, and then they're not really thinking about how deep this is. Okay, they think that this person just became that way, like they just had that thought. I'm pretty sure they was like that for years to come. Gays are all about infiltration, and these people want to be their friends because the shit ain't working out when it's clearly not working out for a reason. Okay, but the way the woman responded to it, in my opinion, is even stupider than the man. Okay, now to be honest with you, he just a dude like any other dude probably wouldn't know what to do. Okay, and he was correct to be angry or whatever, but listen to how this chick deals with it.
We went to couples counseling. We even sought a non-binary counselor who specialized in these issues in open relationships. It was an app.
So why is this a thing? Like they specialize in these issues. Okay, and they still cannot see that this is an agenda. Okay, they want to be seen as normal. They want to corrupt everything that is straight. It's just that simple.
Absolute mess. I can't tell you how many times I was called a TERF phobic. We ultimately split up. We are both in relationships with other people right now, and we are both really happy. We have a child together. I have primary custody, but our co-parenting relationship has been very harmonious so far. I consider my ex a friend, and I'm extremely grateful that we are on the same page on...
How the hell are you on the same page when the shit didn't work out?
all the big issues as far as raising our child. I'm completely supportive of her transition, and
Okay. And this right here pretty much explains every bitch I know that's in a long marriage that was complaining like, oh, I had kids by this nigga. Okay, they'll complain about him, why you ain't leave? Oh, the kids. That right there is how you trap a bitch. Bitches want to be trapped like that. It's like that Michael Jackson song. She's a slave to the rhythm. Okay, and I would let y'all hear it, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But just look up Michael Jackson, Slave to the Rhythm. Okay, and look up the original version. Even though the remix is good too, though. But check it out, you'll see.
thrilled that she's in a new relationship and they are really happy together. Her girlfriend has met her daughter and they seem to love each other, which is great. Feel free to PM me, since I understand exactly what you're going through, and not a lot of people do. There's a subreddit called r/mypartneristrans, but it's not the most helpful for those of us who are struggling with not being attracted to our partner's genders, and not be
See, she is actually trying to accept this. The dude is more like, dude's like, fuck you. I don't do that shit. She is actually trying. Now, the reason why the dude gave more pushback is because men are naturally more righteous than your average bitch. Okay. Now, that's not to say that every single woman is the devil, but enough of them is. Okay, it's too many of them, so I'm finna generalize. Yes. Okay, you know this. That's why you watch the videos. You know this. So, the dude was fighting. Okay, because dudes are more naturally in line with God. Okay, men care about their masculinity more than women care about their femininity. So she's just like, and she's really just going by what makes her feel good. And for all I know, she probably don't like it for egotistical reasons. She probably want to be the only queen. I know, telling this bitch is weird.
being able to get past that immutable fact. But I pass on the info in case there is something helpful in it for you. Ultimately, this is a situation where no one is right and no one is wrong.
And this is what pissed me off the most. It's a situation where no one is right and no one is wrong. Bitch, let a nigga not bring you flowers for Valentine's Day and see if you're going to be as lukewarm then. That nigga did not bring me flowers on Valentine's Day. He did everything else, but this motherfucker, all he could have did was bring some flowers, despite the fact that he opened up the doors in the car that he drove over here to pick me up in. He ain't get no pussy today. Or I'm gonna make him work extra hard for it. Okay.
There are no villains. Your spouse didn't intentionally mislead you, and you aren't intentionally rejecting their transness.
I promise you, all people, all homosexuals work to mislead straight people. Okay, first of all, let's go back to the original story where this nigga was like, the bitch that he's with want to be a nigga. She thought about this for years. For years. For years. And just leading him on for years. If she felt that way, then she wouldn't got with no niggas. Why not just get the surgery before you get you a nigga? You see how easy it is to manipulate these hoes? That's why you shouldn't let chicks raise your damn children. I don't care what nobody's saying. That's why the Bible says the woman is the weaker vessel. And this is one of those reasons why it's saying that.
But that doesn't make any of this easy. I still struggle with some lingering feelings of trauma, mostly around being able to trust my judgment of people.
Do you see this cognitive dissonance this bitch got? What if it was a regular dude that just did her wrong? Men ain't shit. Men ain't shit. Maybe she just holding back the hatred so she don't be called transphobic. Okay, because she made a big deal out of somebody calling her that. You can call me homophobic all you want to. I don't give a fuck. Look at all the videos. Okay, that's all the proof you need that I don't like the motherfuckers. What other proof you need? Okay, you need... And the funny thing about this is, it's not even a homophobic t-shirt. But as soon as somebody sees this shit that is gay, they automatically get offended. Hold up. What does the shirt say? Homophobic? No, it says I'm straight. It means I want some pussy. Yeah, but why you gotta let it... Why you wearing a rainbow's wristband? Okay, then shut the fuck up. You just naturally at conflict.
I was completely 100% blindsided by my partner's transition, and I can't shake the feeling that that's a failing on my part, that I should have known somehow, that I could have prepared myself. I couldn't have.
But who, like I said, straight people are more sane than gays. Gays are just insane. You can't understand something that is stupid. You're just not supposed to. Okay, nobody would see that coming from a mile away. And you probably would now from hearing these stories, but Who would just think something like that? It's just not normal.
I didn't do anything wrong, and neither did she. But it's something I
Yes, the fuck that nigga did.
struggle with anyway.
Once again, they got a whole network of homos to go to. Okay, if they have any urge for the same sex, they should not be around people that want the opposite. It's just that simple.
You're not romantically attracted to males. That's all there is to it. Don't let this person try and manipulate you against your will. Tell him honestly that you support him being the person he truly is, but you need the same respect in return. That you aren't gay, aren't attracted to men at all, don't want to be married to a man, even platonically, and no amount of therapy is going to change that. Any more than therapy would be able to change him. That you accept him for who he is and how he wants to live his life, and need him to accept the same of you.
And like I said, you can't. Okay, because if, you know, that person accepts that person, then they would stay married. He should not accept that person. Like she should not accept that dude that wanted to be a female. You got to have conviction. The hatred is good. You need to, look, let me just read this Instagram post I made. Okay, I would say if people love you for things that you're doing, I would say embrace it. But if people hate you for things that you're against, embrace it. Okay, why would you want people that you hate to love you? It don't make any sense. Why would you want things that you hate to love you? It don't make any sense. You don't want your enemies to love you. That's where frenemies come in, and look at how much of a hassle those niggas are. Okay.
View.
Let me see, did I find the Instagram post? Probably said it already during the rant. Did I get, let me see. Yeah, always embrace the hatred you have for stuff that don't sit right with your soul. Hatred keeps you out of the enemy's control because you absolutely despise them. You don't love these people, but oh, we love you, man. Oh yeah, and they encourage you. Yeah, this nigga here, yeah. Okay, while they just basically ribbing you up to go over there and do something stupid, and they just laughing at you. Them the situations you get in, trying to love everybody's. Okay, when you know damn well not everybody love you. Which explains this whole scenario to begin with. With these niggas trying to finesse these regular people by starting off normal and then trying to get a sex change in the middle of a marriage.
Now for the next.
Alright, and that's pretty much the end of that story right there. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.